The 1-2-Fit pull-up station is by far my favorite option for a standalone way to do pull-ups from the comfort of my home gym. For under $200, I was able to buy this, and it also allows me to do multiple exercises, including all the variations of pull-ups, dips, inverted rows, and push-ups. So again, this has multiple uses for just under about $200 as of shooting this video. The main draw for me is that it easily fits in a tiny office closet that I have. I use all of about 2 feet by 4 feet. My entire home gym fits in that, and the 1-2-Fit pull-up tower fits in there as well when you fully collapsed it down. I do wish that some of the parts stayed with it the whole time. So like when you are done with the pull-ups, you take the crossbar off, which means that you have extra pieces lying around. So just make sure you don't lose them in between your workouts. But if that's not a concern for you, again, this is a really great option. Overall, it takes me about 3 minutes to put together or take down. Meaning if I just do this at the beginning or end of my workout, it isn't that much time to have it set up or take down to save on that space. Not only that, but this pull-up tower can support 360 pounds. So I have a lot of room as I'm about 200 pounds to add on weight and really test my ability to do those pull-ups, dips, or even inverted rows. Now, some minor cons you want to watch out for is that it can be a little bit shaky if you haven't locked it properly on the floor. You're also stuck to the width of the bars. So if you're someone who's really tall or really short, you may want a wider or narrow setup, but this is stuck at the width because it is just its own device. So you will want to watch out for that as well. And also I have found that the grips or the handles are a bit too small for my hands. So they kind of dig in. If you're someone with larger hands, it might be a time to get something like the fat grips or just put some additional towels around it for a little thicker grip. But again, very minor con. You can still do all the exercises. It's just a small thing for me. But in the end, this is by far my favorite standalone pull-up option I've used to date. I have used things like cross grips in the past for my home workouts that use my door frame. But as I'm adding on more weight now and I am about 200 pounds, I do risk breaking the door frames. And in my new house apartment, there's no way my weight would work on these door frames. It would definitely break. So I'm now forced to use something like the standalone pull-up bar. And I'm so glad I found this one because it is the best option I've used for the price on the market. I hope they still make upgrades on this, but I'm really happy with this device.